I think most Catholics will remember where they were this day last year. For me, I was still at seminary. I was at Allen Hall Seminary in Chelsea. And I remember being on one of the corridors when one of my fellow Cardiff students, funny enough, said, "Have you heard the news?" And you just couldn't believe it. There was a deep sense of shock. I know there was shock back here from speaking to people back here. I did cry, I will admit that one, because I've been lucky enough, fortunate enough to be in his presence twice when he's spoken. So you pick up something of the person by the way they speak, and just by being in the room with them. So I knew that we'd lost a great mind, to a degree. I say lost, we haven't really lost him, but you know what I mean. A great mind, a very gentle and humble man. And there was a deep sense of him being father to Catholic populations. So it was a great loss. And then you start trying to absorb this, and you're looking at all the reactions going on around you. There was sadness, there was anger, there was all sorts of stuff coming out. It's human nature. But I remember trying to absorb it. What is this? What's just happened? It's not known in modern times. It had been 600 years since this had last happened. And this happened at times before that, but for more political reasons. So I remember thinking about it and actually going across to the law of the church, the Code of Canon Law as it's called, and looking things up, because I remembered somewhere in here it does allow for this to happen, and actually finding that canon and reading it. And you were just trying to make sense of, well, where's the church going to go now? Where's the Holy Spirit going to take us? This was unprecedented. There was going to be no funeral, no grieving process. So you just had to deal with this change. It wasn't letting go of one thing and taking on something else. There was this keen watching of all of the events. The entire swarm of seminarians sat down in front of a television watching the helicopter take off, landing at Castel Gandolfo, and watching him appear on the balcony. And then, actually, thinking about it, one of my classmates actually said, you can see it, you can see just how frail he is, and you could begin to understand why he stepped down.